Hey guys, hope you are well. Get my head in here. Just browsing around. Just got done doing today's whiteboard video for the George Gammon channel. You're going to want to check that out. It's all about silver and kind of the short squeeze. I think you'll enjoy it. But more importantly, right now, just on CNBC's homepage, and I'm noticing this headline: Senator Warren asks Robinhood to explain why it restricted GameStop trades. Interesting how she's kind of changed her tune since yesterday. Remember, yesterday it was all about, or maybe the day prior, it was all about making sure the SEC is in there and why didn't Robinhood prevent this market volatility in the first place. And now she's saying, well, I didn't really mean that Robinhood should have prevented them from going into the trade. Now I'm saying, why didn't Robinhood go ahead and let them trade? It's funny how that works, huh? And the reason I want to bring this up to you is because I think she's going to change her tune again based on what's happening with the share price of GameStop. So let's go to the chart and we can see what it's done today. It ended yesterday, I believe it was around 220, something like that. And after hours, it kept going down. And then today, let's see, probably we opened, I don't know, maybe around 120. It dipped all the way down to like 81, I saw it. And then it kind of spiked up a bit. Now it's down to 105. But as you can tell, if you have done any type of technical analysis whatsoever, this is one ugly chart. that is for sure. Not a lot of upside here. Let me go back and see if we can look at some volume. Yeah, so lighter volume. It's not looking good. I mean, I'm no short-term trader by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not a technical. I know some of the candlestick charting. I used to study that back in the day, but I'm by no means an expert. But if I had to guess, I would say the probabilities are high that it's pretty much going to be a quick trip down to, maybe 40, 50, something like that, and then maybe bounce around a little bit. But I think the whole GameStop short squeeze type of crusade might be over. Whether that's good or bad, I'll let you be the judge. My point is, I think there's going to be a lot more stories coming out now about how the retail trader has lost a ton of money on this trade. I think before, as it was going up, you were reading all the stories as to how people were making a killing. And therefore, when Robinhood shut it down, everyone's like, oh, you're keeping the average Joe away from making money. This is benefiting the hedge funds. Now, that may be true. And I don't think they should have shut things down. I think they should let people make or lose money at their own discretion. We're not children. We don't need babysitters. We should be allowed to take risk, and we should be allowed to make money. We should be allowed to lose money as well. We're adults, for heaven's sake. But I think Elizabeth Warren, if the share price goes back down to, let's say, 20, then there's going to be all these stories and the media come out about how this guy maxed out his credit cards and he levered up and he took his student loans and went in and set up a Robinhood account and lost everything because they were buying call options, and how this is a tragedy and we need to protect the average Joe. And I think then Elizabeth Warren is going to go from, she started off saying that Robinhood should protect them. Then she switched her tune. I'm sure she got a lot of pushback there and said, okay, Robinhood should have let them go ahead and trade. And I guarantee you in a week or two, she's going to come out and say, oh, no, Robinhood should have protected them. And that's why we need the SEC to come in and micromanage brokerage firms like Robinhood. That's going to be, and the whole message, the whole takeaway is just to reiterate what I've said so many times, and that's if you think politicians have your best interest at heart, you're lying to yourself more than they lie to you in the first place to get your vote. Just keep that in mind. And if you're okay looking yourself in the mirror and lying to yourself every day because it makes you feel good, well, then that's up to you. If it helps you sleep better at night, it's your decision, not mine. So if you want to sit there and tell yourself over and over again that your politicians that you voted for have your best interest at heart, and they're all altruistic, and they're just good citizens that are trying to improve life for the average citizen, you go nuts. So where will we see GameStop stop? I don't know, as far as the share price. And maybe more importantly, what does this mean for silver? And I talk about this in my whiteboard video this evening that comes out. And I'm not going to give things away. I'm not going to give away the conclusion. I'll tee things up. I'll set up the anticipation. So you go there and watch it this evening. But what I will say is my conclusion with silver is that over the long run, I think we will see the price boom. But I don't know if that has anything to do with the short squeeze. I think that I'm bullish on silver because of the fundamentals long term. And I think the short squeeze is kind of an interesting sideshow. But you're going to learn a lot by hearing and watching in that whiteboard video how I come to those conclusions. So guys, I hope you're enjoying your day, and I will see you on the next video right here on the Rebel Capitalist channel.